Trudy, you don't have to do this.
I don't know. Seems like a nice day for a swim.
My first question is for both of you. Actually, I want to know from both of you what your relation with swimming was like before the movie.
We were not best friends, me and swimming. We were gentle acquaintances. And if I saw a pool, I'd get in it, but I did not do real swimming until literally starting training for this film.
And I was not friends with water, which is sort of blasphemy coming from Australia. But I remember getting the call that I'd got the film, and the producer went, "It's so great. We're so excited to have you. And you're Australian, so you can swim." And I was like, and then had to go and bribe my 17-year-old brother to take me to the local pool and teach me how to swim. So I had quite a big journey. I was very much the kid that was like, I'll read a book in the shade while everyone goes to the beach. But it was amazing. I learned how to swim now, and it's so amazing to learn a new skill as an adult, and now I love it.
And it's so nice. And so you both still swimming, like in real life?
No, I have been a few times.
I have not done one front crawl stroke.
Daisies.
Look, I was tired, and I am so thrilled with the swimming that I did. And I thought, Trudy, wow, what a woman. Do I need to swim like that? Absolutely not. I will get right back to where I was before, get in some water and flap about.
Fair.
And how was to shoot the swimming scenes for you?
Well, there were variations. So earlier on in the film, when you see both of us in pools, those pools were built in a studio, unbelievable production and design and building and amazing. So even throughout the film, as we were swimming, it was getting progressively more difficult. I feel like the swimming was sort of in order.
Yeah.
And then the end of the film was the big swim. I've been saying 9 days, I think it was 9 days, in the Black Sea. And that was pretty daunting because it was day after day after day. It was tiring. The water was really cold and there were currents, and then you have to keep up with the camera boat. So there was a lot to contend with. But we had amazing support system, an amazing rescue team. And at the end of it, slept for a while.
Can you imagine? Daisy Trudy is such an inspiration, right? How did you prepare yourself to play her besides the swimming part?
I felt going into it that I really wanted to tell the story of these two sisters who love each other so much, and a representative of two very different moments. Meg has to do what generally women had to do then. She has to stay at home. She has to get married to someone she doesn't want to get married to. She has to get a job in the butcher's. And Trudy is able to go and do what she's doing. So it's strange because even though Trudy is triumphing over adversity, Meg, it's just as difficult for Meg. So I was really cognizant of wanting to tell this story of these two women who were encouraging each other and loving each other. And coming into it, it just felt like we had talked about it a lot, and then we came in and we were sort of figuring it out as we went. And there was a lot of joy on set, which I feel is really seen in the film between us, between our family. So I'm really thrilled that feeling of love between these people, I wanted it to feel that love was propelling Trudy to be able to accomplish the swim.
And until the funny thing about the movie is that Meg is older than Trudy, but in real life, you're younger than Daisy, right? I know that it's like 3 or 4 years or something. So, but you two seemed very connected in the scenes, and looks like you really created a bond between you. Can you tell me a little bit about how the relationship between these two sisters came about for you?
Honestly, that part was really easy. We were really lucky that we just really got along, and that happened from like the very beginning. We spent a lot of time together. I also think because we had to train together to learn how to swim, we had so many hours together getting to hang out. And I agree, like the story is a real love story between sisters, and as much as they go through ups and downs, it's really like a joint dream at the end. And I think that's so important to celebrate, because often when one person has a really big dream that they're achieving, it often involves a community of people supporting that dream. And I just don't think it's that often that you see stories about two women encouraging each other like that. So it was really special to be a part of. And yeah, getting along, that was the easy.
Yeah.
And my last question, what was it like for you both to wear those amazing 1920s costumes?
Generally, the costumes were amazing. The ones that were really difficult is when Meg and Trudy first go and have to display their doggy paddle. And we were wearing traditional swimming costumes of the time. It was honestly like wearing a weight vest, like a 10-kilo weight vest. So heavy, so exhausting.
All made of wool.
Yeah.
I don't know how they did it.
How they did it is unbelievable. But for the most part, all of the other stuff was gorgeous. And I mean just all of it. The sets and it just all looks so beautiful. The colours and...
Turning up on set, it was like stepping back in time. Like, it was so extraordinary that they built these sets. You couldn't believe they were inside a studio. Like, it was amazing.
Whoa.